Of course, it's my pleasure to play you something so that you can know the new Ovankol male guitar, 1945. This is a very sweet tone on the trebles. Enormous presence when playing bass lines as well. Very clean tone. This guitar is amazing. And then, this is of course male. Remember I explained you also about the mild male guitar, Santos Anandez 1927. Or it says maybe Reinventing the Negra, probably is the title. But this thing, because that was a mild male, this is pure male sound, so a complete concert instrument. It's not Brazilian Rosewood, but the Ovankol. Masterpiece. So it has been lauded, the Ovankol, the domestic 3, and then also the Undianuno one. This is another novelty. And then of course I play this a bit for you so that we can see the timbric, because the color of sound of any of this is so much far superior to the traditional Indian rosewood tone, which is a bit classic and contracted. Skinny tone. Listen to this. As opposed to this. It's just nothing to do with that. So this is the African Undianuno, and it's also a main guitar. By the way, for your other question about the density and weight of the raw materials. And this is in fact a great novelty, because in 100 years, you know it better than me, in 100 years here in Spain, no one did any change where so much used and addicted to the same, what they don't even know is the same, because they are so much stepped into it. And being, of course, so used to obsolete means and to just like an imitation of the classic sound brought to flamenco, but wrongly, because the timbre really, when you, in this style what we play, we need a certain kind range of the treble side, which has to be clean, right, not moody there. And also because on the bass side, all the registro, right? While in the Indian rosewood guitar, this Indian rosewood thing, the common Negra, same of the same thing, is over. It's the same story like the Cypress thing. My opinion, obviously. You ask me, what's my view, right? And this, well, today is the first time that I have the privilege to play this new concept of the Marcelo Barbero 1945 Negra. again, this is not an alternative to this. It can be said it's an alternative, but really not, because alternative means when you don't have other alternative, then you play the same of the same. That's how I see it. Not that this is an alternative, because this is times far better than that. Of its presence, because of its presence, and also the clarity of the tone. This is the African Undianuno, very light wood. This is the lightest wood in pure male sound possible I have ever seen, at least. And then the Ovankol one, which this is a bit weightier than that, but not like Brazilian rosewood, although this one has a very similar tone and it's also pure male sound. Look at the presence of this guitar. Very precise range of tonality, and the response it has as well, because this response aspect que responde muchísimo. Quindi this is presence of one chord. That's another thing, the first set of strings. So, of course, another aspect which I want to also say is that, well, fortunately now, the 1945 model, as this would already age more, 3 years actually more, then it's an update of 15-year aged woods now for the 1945. And then, of course, this is already, because 1 year more of age is a lot, proper aging of the wood, right? In 15 years aged wood will be made now, from now on, that's what they told me. 1945, Barbero, an amazing instrument. And this one here, which is the Undianuno guitar, same thing. Eclipsing totally and completely the old sound. Because this one here is contracted. It's just the voice of the rosewood, which is, it's just a classical tone, right, to me. And that's my view on the new models, which this, of course, again, this is not an alternative, it's far superior. either the Ovankol one or the African Undianuno guitar, the lightest one. Beautiful tone in pure male guitar.